Your beauty distracts me, dear. I love you. How's it going, everybody? This is Mark, the ministry dude. Welcome to another day in paradise. Let's get this party started, shall we? Today is day 22 of the new year, 2025, January 2025. My resolution was to read through the Bible this whole year, and I'm on the 22nd day of it now. And I hope everybody's following along with me. So let's get this going here. Day 22 through the Bible. Sarah dies and is buried. This is from Genesis 23. 23:4. I am a foreigner and a visitor among you. For most people, there is no place like our childhood home. This sentiment comes out in Abraham during a time of deep grief. It helps us to assess what is going on inside of him. A lot of us remember our childhood home. We have good memories there. I know I do. We had two homes actually when I was growing up. The first one my dad bought, it was like a fixer-upper. He fixed it up, and then he sold it and he bought another one right down the street from it, actually. All we had to do was just walk to our new home. It was a double wide. It was on, I think a couple of acres of land, if I remember correctly. And we lived there from the time I was probably 9 or 10 until I moved away in, when was it? The early 1990. Yeah, the early 1900s. 1994, I believe it was. Anyways, let's continue on here. Paying for the burial site was important to Abraham because it gave him legal rights to the land. Here's something from Proverbs 6:5. The binding power of an oath. This is a very good treatise on which Abraham would not want to be beholden to the owners of Sarah's burial place. The land needed to legally belong to him. Genesis 24:7. Abraham's servant finds Rebekah. The faith of Abraham and its depth of meaning to him are clearly revealed in this passage. 1. It was important to him that his son not have a foreigner from Canaan as his wife, but that she come from his own family. 2. He did not want his son to go to the place of his family. He might not return to Canaan where they were to live out their lives. God had given it to Abraham and to his heirs. 3. God's angel would go before him to arrange everything. Abraham now surely believed God, and his heart was in place to do as God wished. Faith goes beyond belief because it always desires to obey. 24:15. Rebekah was the granddaughter to Abraham's brother Nahor, which would place her one generation below Isaac, whom she married. Her name means ensnaring beauty. All right, let's see. Luke 4:34. Jesus heals the demonic in Capernaum. Consider this scene and hear what this man is saying, as these synagogue attenders must have heard him. Leave us, fine people of the synagogue, alone with your different teachings. You are not really one of us, and what do we have in common with you? You come from the shack of a place called Nazareth, Jesus. Are you trying to destroy our way of life with your radical teaching? You don't deceive me. I know who you are, Holy One of God. This is probably how the people of the synagogue heard it. The challenge from the demon would have been meant to persuade the crowd. That's what demons do. They try to persuade you to do things that you shouldn't normally do. Here's something from Mark 1:29. Jesus heals Peter's mother-in-law. Mark 1:32. Jesus' healing ministry grows. This has been a very busy day for Jesus. He taught in the synagogue with great power. He cast out a demon out of the synagogue attender. He healed Peter's mother-in-law of sickness. He healed many in the crowd who were gathered around her house at evening, and also cast out many demons. All in one day he did this. Can we all appreciate the strength, the sap from his body? He must have been very tired at the end of the day. He put in a full day's work there. Here's the thought of the week. He doesn't call us all to be fishers of men because many of us don't like fishing. He calls us in terms of what we do well. Whatever we do well, do it. C. Campbell Morgan said that. Well, thanks everybody for watching and listening to me carry on through the Bible. I hope many of you get a lot out of this, as much as I do. I love doing this, and I can't wait for tomorrow. Thanks for watching and listening, and have a blessed day, everybody, and we'll see you again tomorrow with another reading.